Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had to.
It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down at the 44-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, Newton. Forced out to his left. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. Nice footwork at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now on first down, Drake again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On 2nd and 9, Newton eluding the pressure right. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens 0.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, 8 yards on the ground.
28-yard gain. First down, Ravens.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Right back to Dobbins on first. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Jackson.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Alex Highsmith. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field.
31-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Newton. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. So well well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Ravens.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He may and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Newton keeping it himself from 5 yards out, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line, something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to Jay.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him?
Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Newton on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Ebron caught left side. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw again on second down. Newton flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Operating from the gun. Newton to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, Newton eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw again, Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first down throw for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Ravens 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
The field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They go play action with Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He was 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Baltimore.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Drake. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. We've seen him break off a... Big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now left side on the swing pass. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first and goal, Drake able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try again with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Being chased out left. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 32-yard line.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Steelers 20. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On first down, Drake. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 27.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down, Ravens.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jackson buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Baltimore.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Ravens.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Drake. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Derek Brown on the stop. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Newton to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
At the 48-yard
now Newton. Now they go screen, it's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Newton. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game.
It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward able to record his